one thing that I like about, just thought I'd mention this. One thing that I like, or rather used to like about Vikram Motwane was that he would really space out the projects that he would do. He would like do one film and then 4 years later he'd do a second film and 4 years later he'd do the third, which showed consistency in quality in his movies. Anurag Kashyap also used to be like that, probably because he didn't get a budget of any sort. He didn't get funding for his films. But then after a point in 2010s, Anurag Kashyap became this kind of churning director where every year he'd release a film.
So with
And the quality kind of went down in my opinion.
With Kashyap, what happened was initially his films, he was making them somehow, like, that guy really appreciate about him, that he just makes things. He's not waiting for a big, investment. He's not waiting for someone to, like push him. He's just out there making films guerrilla style.
Yeah.
So 2009 when Devdi released, that was the first film of his which kind of had a proper release. Before that, there was No Smoking. I think that was the only film that released, but then it didn't get good reviews. Black Friday, Paanch, they never released. Actually, never released.
Black Friday released 4 or 5 years after, but not in
2007.
India.
Not in India, that too.
Yeah.
So when Devdi released, it got great response.
Okay.
So around that time itself, then Gulal released, which he had been shooting for the past 7-8 years. He had been going to Jaipur every Diwali because then he won't have to spend on lighting because the city would be lit up. So he would take a crew, a small crew, every year during Diwali, and he would just shoot during Diwali so that he doesn't have to spend on lighting. That's how, like Jugadu, a filmmaker he is.